What's going on, guys? Here at the beautiful Lenox Square in the heart of the ATL. Hope everybody's doing okay today. Always have an open mind to try new things. Always have an open mind to try new things. But in this presentation here, guys, this is what I'm going to talk about right now. I just left Neiman Marcus, just about sampled the whole collection of Frederick Mall. But I got a sample. How many of you guys familiar with Roja Parfums? Kevin Samuels was big on Roja. I got a sample of Amber Oud. This is my review on Amber Oud by Roja Parfums. Oh my God. This smells amazing. But see, when you wear this fragrance, you gotta be suited up when you wear this fragrance right here. This is not a fragrance that you can just wear with a baseball cap, t-shirt and jeans. This is not one of them kind of fragrances. Like, if you're gonna wear a fragrance like this, you need to be suited up, shirt and tie, put you a pair of Meslin dress shoes on. You ain't gotta have no designer suit. I'm gonna get me a suit, but until you can afford a designer suit, you'll just have to do what's best for you. But this is not one of those playful type of fragrances right here. This ain't one of them type of fragrances. This one of them type of fragrances where you gotta be dressed up. You gotta be on your grown man. When you pull this fragrance off, this right here from Roja Parfums, if I had to rate this fragrance right here, I give this fragrance right here a 10 out of 10. The projection on this is a beast. The projection on this is through the roof. I mean, I love this fragrance right here. Oh my God, it's so elegant. And this is on some grown and sexy type of stuff. If I had to say an age range for this fragrance, this is strictly 30 and up. I couldn't see no cats in their 20s rocking this, because this is just too grown and sexy. It's just too mature. It's too sophisticated. It has that real sophisticated essence right here. So I couldn't see no young dudes in their 20s rocking this, and definitely no teenage dudes rocking this. This is strictly grown and sexy, this fragrance right here, from the house of Roja. Oh man, it's nice. If you're not familiar with the house of Roja Parfums, I know Kevin Samuels was big on these fragrances. Bowtie Fragrance Guy has reviewed some Roja Parfums. Get a sample of this right here. I mean, this fragrance right here is just nice. And like I stated, if I had to rate this fragrance, I give this fragrance right here a 10 out of 10. This fragrance is strictly a 10 out of 10 fragrance. This is one of those fragrances that will stay on you all day. This is one of those fragrances that's not going to die off. It's, the dry down, it's going to stick with you throughout the day. I say this fragrance right here stick with you the next day. It's that concentrated and it's that potent. It's just so elegant. I can't describe it enough, guys. This is a fragrance that you just going to have to sample. You're going to have to give this thing a try for yourself. Make sure you head over to your Bloomingdale's, Neiman Marcus, Bergdorf Goodman, whatever's near you, Saks. Make sure you give this fragrance a try. This is my first time trying Roja Parfums. Another fragrance that I sampled from Roja was Diaghilev. And I sampled another one. I saw a brother review a fragrance called, another fragrance called, it was another fragrance that I saw a brother review called Oceania. That is a nice fragrance as well. One of those nice aquatic fragrances. But if you're not familiar with Roja Parfums, make sure you give this. Make sure you give it a sample. Make sure you give this fragrance a sample. They have a slew of other fragrances that you can try as well. But like I say, guys, I can't stress it enough. This is strictly a 10 out of 10 fragrance. This is strictly a 10 out of 10 fragrance, guys. Make sure you give it a shot. Make sure you rate, comment, subscribe. I told you guys I was going to have more I was gonna have different kinds of content coming to you. I'm here at Lenox Square Mall right now. So, I told you guys I was gonna have different kind of content. I try to switch up the algorithm a little bit. It's a beautiful day, so I figured it'll be a good day to be out. Besides the pollen, I'm gonna have to take some more medicine for that. But it's a good day to be out doing a little something. This fragrance, like I stated, guys, I know I'm sounding like a broken record now. This fragrance is strictly a 10 out of 10 fragrance. Make sure you give it a shot. Make sure you give it a sample. And let me know your feedback. If you own Amber Oud from Roja Parfums, let me know your feedback. I would love to know your feedback. Love to know how you like the fragrance. And I'm going to keep more interesting content coming to you guys. But one fragrance that I should have sampled when I was in Neiman Marcus today, I sampled just about the whole Frederick Mall collection. I sampled some fragrances from Killian, and I also sampled some fragrances from what other? Mason Francis Kurkdjian. I sampled some new stuff from them. But you guys leave your comments. Let me know what you think about this presentation. If you, like I stated, if you own Amber Oud from Roja Parfums, let me know. I would like to know how you like it. I would like to know your feedback on this fragrance. Like I stated, some dudes in their 20s probably could pull this thing off, but in my personal opinion, I feel this fragrance is strictly 30 and up. It has that grown and sexy appeal. It has that classiness. It has that pizzazz. It has that rizz. This just says grown man of class, man that's got some business about himself, man that's making money. I wouldn't want to wear this fragrance. I wouldn't want to walk around with a suit on wearing this fragrance being broke. You need to be a man on your purpose. You need to be a man that's doing something, making some money, making some things happen wearing this. But yeah, guys, that's been my review on Amber Oud from Roja Parfums. Leave your comments if there's any other content that you would like me to talk about. Make sure you leave it in the comments of this presentation. I'll be talking to you guys very, very soon. Make sure you give this a try. Once again, this has been Amber Oud from the house of Roja Parfums. But you guys have a great day. I will be talking to you soon. Let me know some topics that you guys would like me to talk about on the next live stream. That'll be a good topic of discussion. But you guys have a great Thursday. Look forward to speaking with you guys soon. For now, good day.